maybe, yes. All right, hello. Now is 25th of April. I'm still learning how to channel, and every day it's something new. I feel after the channeling is done, I feel still the leftover of the energies, and my voice comes to normal slowly, and the presence of these personalities is within me. And even before the channeling starts, I feel them coming and kind of knocking on the door. And I mean, it happens in the past, but now I interpret it differently. So if something presses on my ear or there is some sensation like goosebumps, now I think, oh, they're here, they want something, and I start talking to them. I don't hear the answers, but I get the ideas and messages as ideas, not as words. So I get the ideas. So when I channel, I'm still here, but I let them play with whatever they want, mostly. I kind of censor a little bit. If I think they say something wrong, I would maybe edit it. Yeah, I'm editing somewhat. So that's what is happening.
So actually, it's your own interpretation. It's not what you hear. It's interpretations.
I don't hear anything. I let them speak to me, and they kind of pick whatever they like. But it's more me speaking, and they inspire whatever. They pick some. If I lose the words, I wait, and it comes. If I lose the idea, I wait, and sometimes it comes. Sometimes it's just mostly they pick the ideas from whatever I already know. I rarely channel something new. I channel something which they find in me. But images come, and ideas come. So that's how it goes right now. I feel jealous to others who can just leave and they would speak through.
No, you're doing great, Max.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you are. You shouldn't feel jealous. You're on the first step,
Yes, but I feel like every time it's different. I feel every time it's different.
Yeah,
I'm
getting better. Yeah, since the one and the second now where you at from the first webinar, you're doing very well. Of course.
Thank you.
I can tell. I get a special feeling whenever I see good channelers, and I get that with you. So congratulations. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I can bring Tucker. Oh no, not Tucker. The Lyran Melkinah, and I can bring my usual entity being Rojo, and maybe at some point I can bring also Gringle. It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Any?
All right, let me invite Melkinah. We'll see what happens. She came through once, and she might come again. And again, I intend to channel slowly and take my time for download. So forgive me for that. They have to adjust. I have to adjust. It doesn't come fast.
You're fine. No rush. Slowly. Take your time.
Forgive me, I'm still coming in. I'm not fully yet here, but as I speak, I might get more fully here. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
No harm.
Yes.
and Bijan.
Hello.
Bijan.
Melkinah, call me
Melkinah.
Yes.
Welcome, Melkinah.
I'm Jan Lyran.
How nice.
Yahyel.
I love your
And
energy.
thank you. And I'm new to that project. But it's a pleasure.
Yeah.
Do you want
And
to tell us a
honor.
little bit about yourself?
I grew up far away. Some of that was on a ship, some of that was on one of our planets. I am still learning and exploring. The Earth project is challenging and attractive to me as a challenge. We are proud to spread the human race. We are humans too, as you know. We call ourselves humans. To spread the human race across the universe.
And you're with Ticker in the same ship, or no?
That information is not coming through yet. I'm on one of related objects ships, yes.
Uh-huh. I see.
I have been referred by the Kerr.
Oh.
It's an honor to have you.
Yes.
The honor is mine. I wish to be of help and assistance to you.
Oh, you heard about my problem here and regarding my job?
Yes.
Do you think there's a conspiracy theory going on? Regarding what let me leave my job, and then after all these years, I got this light in order to go back to a different job, but a better company. And then
You say you got it light, or you want to go? I miss it. I'm sorry. Please explain a little more.
I left my job 10 years ago, and then I was trying to find something decent, and all this time nothing happened. Now I did my own thing, which is creating, designing, things like that.
Yes.
And it's not flying that well. It's not doing well.
Yeah.
So I was thinking regarding my mom is getting older and things like that, and she's somewhere in her 70s now. I was thinking that I have to have something secured. So someone give me a light that there's this company that's looking for applicants.
Oh, that light is a company.
Yeah.
I see.
And she goes, this is a good thing, and this is exactly what you needed. And when I said, okay, and I heard about it, I said, fine. And then this is what happens. Same old pattern that I've been doing. The pattern is everybody's impressed with me, and then nothing is working out. Impressed me through the phone. I haven't met them in person, you know. And I'm trying to have this meeting, and this guy is not answering after he was so impressed with me over the phone. So what's going on?
Okay.
I want to get the root of the matter, you know.
Yeah. Regarding the not answering the phone, it's trivial. If he made a decision, if they already hired, he would have said no.
Right.
If he doesn't answer me, it means they have someone who they are liking other than you, and they develop the relationship, the affair, the interviews, the offers, so they uncertain. If things change, they either come back to you or positively or negatively. The fact that they are not answering meaning they are developing other candidate or more. Now, and you cannot do much here other than checking once in a while. Once in 2 weeks is appropriate.
Okay.
Kindly and politely just saying, hi, I'm checking again. That's it. Nothing wrong with checking. It's persistence.
This
It's
guy,
good.
he gave me high hopes, and he said, "Listen, even if it's not working in our company, I'm gonna make sure that you're gonna be hired in one of the branches that we've got. The other co companies. It's a big company. It's a huge one. From
Ah,
and
ah,
it's owned by a prince, you know. So
okay.
he has a branches, like it's a big branches of companies, you know.
Sounds
So
interesting. Why is he not following? Again, something is happening. Some,
true. This is what drove me
yeah.
crazy. There's something fishy.
Hmm. If they would find something negative about you, they would just simply say no. If they are silent, there is something else happening. Maybe some change within the structure, and that's what they do. They just don't answer. When they have more certainty, they might answer again. But you have to keep knocking. Once in 2 weeks is appropriate.
Okay. So at the end
Yeah.
of this month, I shall call again.
Whatever way you're doing, yeah. Email or phone, whatever is the appropriate way in your situation. But just have a calendar and keep knocking. Don't you cannot improve that situation here. Meanwhile, I see your purpose is to find the job. So meanwhile, develop other lines of search.
Hmm.
It doesn't hurt to do more than one. You think positively about them. Don't focus on bad things. I
Um.
don't sense here third dimensional conspiracy. No, I don't.
So, okay.
I think it these people who are in hiring positions sometimes they're trustworthy, but more often than that they mm, are very flexible and not standing by what they say. They are reporting to their bosses and not to you. So they might distort the reality substantially when they speak to you. So that's you wouldn't be working for them, right? You would be working for others. They are just hiring people, right?
Right. Right.
Right. So treat them as human resources people
Exactly.
nicely and with confidence, positive, peaceful confidence. You have to understand that's their job to be distorting things a bit to attract good candidates so they tell everyone good things so they get more applications and then they pick and choose. So their goal is for you to stay on the hook as long as possible. So
Okay.
that's why they promise more than they should.
Yeah.
Because then they can choose. If someone finds another job, their favorite applicants finds another job and falls off the hook, then you are still on the hook so they can grab you.
Hmm.
But you play, when you understand, you just play better. You have to work on parallel lines of applications. So you have a single specialty, right? You are into Can you say what's your specialty? I don't want to pronounce instead of you.
My specialty?
Yeah.
I was in
If you
banking.
wish to.
I was in banking.
Yes?
I was in banking. The
Yeah.
other alternative I have in my mind, I was thinking sometime back to work in the media. But
Ah.
the good place is to be moved from where I am to I'm from Arabia. So I wanted to move to Dubai. Dubai is a better place to work. But I was thinking about
Ah.
my mom. How can I leave her? At this moment, I cannot leave her because I need to support her. To support
I
her.
understand. Yes.
And
Yeah.
in our country, whatever if you close attached, you're only two, my brother and I. So you're attached to your mother. You cannot leave
I
her
understand. Of
like the
course.
Western world.
Yes, you're doing that mostly to support your mother. You want financial stability to support her. So it does
Me and
make sense
her.
to go away because you wouldn't be able to help her physically and
True.
emotionally, right?
Exactly. Even if I get married, I'm gonna take her along with me. She won't go along to my brother's place.
I
Uh,
see.
say this is how it is.
I understand.
So
S
media fits more to me. It has an appeal to me, and I feel myself everywhere I go. By the way, Max and your name again. I keep on losing your name. What happens is people say you look like an anchor woman. You have this presentation. The way you present yourself. People keep on telling me that. I have this appeal.
Right, right. You
But
shine and you have confidence. You are not afraid to speak. So I guess you have to, one thing which might be blocking you, you are thinking about choosing between your light worker path and the path of service as a third dimensional mainstream worker, like light worker versus mainstream worker, right? Is
Mhm.
it a challenge for you?
No, I believe nowadays as the mass consciousness is becoming more awakened, and inside us we are light workers at the different levels. So
Yes,
and I
yes.
want to bring this light working into the media. The media is quite corrupted, but we need to bring this light working stuff into the media itself. So the mass consciousness will know eventually that we are in one level. We are one, but they're not getting it. The media is corrupted.
So if the media is corrupted, how would you be able to work in the media?
You have to develop some programs, to insert this your ideas into it.
Ah,
It's like
you would be
it's like a
a hidden agent
yes. You
who
know
is secretly inserting your secret light worker messages into their messages.
remember Oprah? Oprah had that in her. We believe that she's different, and everybody loved her like hell. But and she used to have it. We believe that. See? So it's
Oh,
in
you have a role model.
yeah, of course. She's the role of all
Yes.
anchor women and all anchor men also.
Ah, so how do you grow your network in that direction?
How do I grow it? I want to put my
Networking, finding acquaintances
oh, I'm
who might
applying
introduce you to someone who is hiring.
in the media. I did that part. I already applied. This company I told you about, it had a branch, but the people are corrupted on that level. They are really corrupted. When they look at you, they wanna use you as a woman. You know what I mean? They have this intention. It's quite bad. Not only that area. I also tried in that another area. My God, the people they see a beautiful woman, they just wanna use her. How awful they are. They think they're
How,
cheap.
yes.
See what I mean?
Let me ask you, if
Yeah.
you do your research, how in your area of search, how many people of your rank find the jobs through their network, through recommendation of someone who you know and who they know, versus how many people find the job through applying without a linkage, without personal introduction? What's the ratio?
Through word of mouth, of course, is much better. Let's say through connections is better than applying through the network. You know why? Because the
Yeah.
salary will be different.
I would say my estimate would be that 95% of your level, of your rank, find through connections.
True.
They still apply, but they apply after they find that there is a connection.
True.
So, are you following that path?
Yesterday, when I was thinking about the whole matter, I was thinking about my ex-boss, and I was thinking that he could have connections because he does.
Ah,
And also the old company, which is also the head company of this company that I'm telling about. That's the reason when I'm applying. Someone came in my mind, and I was thinking to call him if he had the same number. So I sent him a message, "Is this your number?" And he did not answer. I don't know. He was an old guy, but I don't know if he's still alive or he's still on Earth or he left it. So this idea came up to me that I need them, to answer me back. See,
I see.
everything goes through connection.
I see.
Mm.
Is in your country, is LinkedIn popular, or maybe
What's that?
not?
What's
Is it?
LinkedIn? What's LinkedIn?
Oh, that's a Western network and internet site which links professionals
Ah,
of business level,
I
where
know.
everyone who you ever worked with, you connect to them, and then you use them to find references.
Oh,
I am not sure if in your area that is.
not common. There's so many
But
websites to
check
help
it
you
out.
there's so many websites to find a job, but they're so slow and they're so it's kind of a
All
lost
right.
web, you know.
Yeah. Let me ask you another question. It's also very important. How much time do you spend on the phone growing your network?
Mm. Oh no, no,
You,
I don't do that.
it should be your job. If you have time, and I sense, I heard you have time.
Yeah.
I would spend as much as you could, maybe hours and hours and hours, just making the plan. Be your own boss. Make a plan, and sometimes it helps to write it down, because then you can just check mark, and that gives you a sense of following forward, of making progress. And really, it's depressing to be your own boss, but on the other hand, it's very rewarding to be your own boss. So make a plan and grow your network and chat. When you talk to people, chat about what is important to them, and
Mm.
maybe even make your goal in the first conversation not even mentioning the need for a job. Just make friends, acquaintances. As you speak to me, make acquaintances to others and talk about what worries them, what do they like, and just say you want to be connected to them. And then they would sense that you need something, they will ask, and then you might
Ah,
share.
yeah, be
That
friends.
sort of thing.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, the goal is to grow the network. The reason you want to talk to them is to connect, to grow your network. When you have a network of the size of over 100 people in your professional area, then it will just happen by itself. It just happens like that. They know you're looking, and they make you a favor, and then they make someone else the favor because they introduce them a good worker. That's how it works. Now, I'm sure you have relatives.
Yeah.
How often do you call them?
There's a big difference in the mentality-wise. Like, I'm an Arab, remember, and our mentalities are different than the Westerns. My brought up was
Yes.
in a different in the Western schools, because my dad was a diplomat. But this is why my mentality is different than the other part of my family. You get this?
So
If you see
you
through
don't speak to them?
regarding this issue, they see I'm too open. They find me too open from them. You know what I mean? Too
So
not the
I,
same level.
I need to understand. Are you in speaking conversations to them, or you're silent with them?
Uh, I'm friendly with them, but we're not on a closer relationship. Hello, how are you? See them in occasions, things like that, but we're not in a close term because they see me outrageous. You know what I mean? They see me
Oh,
so
they become
different from the.
angry. Yes.
Yeah, they see me as a Westerner, not like their side.
Oh, you make them angry.
Everything makes them angry. The way I look, the way I dress, the way I present
Even
myself.
if you speak on the phone, they will still be angry.
No, I know how they are. I know how they are.
Now,
Because when I see them, they look at me in a jealousy way. They don't look at me as a friendly way, a
I
relative.
see.
Like, I'll tell you a small incident. A cousin of mine, she's a doctor. She came to me when I was at the job at that time, and then in the bank, and she said, "How come you have a salary as good as I do?"
I see.
Because she's a doctor and I'm a banker. You know?
And you don't speak
See,
anymore with her?
hello and how are you and that hi and bye and that's it. Because if she's my cousin, she should
Ah,
be in love with me and I love her and because we're as humanity and wish me good will and I wish her all the best. They're not on that term. They go, how come?
ah.
The jealousy's there.
All right. Here is
See?
my suggestion. Forgive her for whatever she is feeling, and
Yeah.
keep calling her every second week just to say hi. Doctors are amazingly connected. They are hubs of connections. Through them, hundreds of people come. They know everybody. People do favors to them, and doctors have their own
Network.
closed network.
Yeah.
When you come to the hospital, first thing they check out if you are a doctor or you are a close relative of a doctor. And if you are, they treat you differently.
Right. They got it.
So try to find a way to connect to her and calculate how many others are accessible, because if you don't take offense, if you swallow the offense and digest it and transform it in absolutely positive relations, positive attitude, they sense that you forgot. Okay, many people offend you intentionally, and if you forgave them, then you might become a tested relative who they trust more. If you don't hide it, they test it, they check it out. If you are so nice that you don't take offense anymore, then you might gain a friend. And you need friends. You're lonely in your area of search of jobs, so you need to grow your network. And especially in your culture, relatives, even if they hate you, they still might help you. Hating and helping goes together, strangely.
Yeah.
You know, I explained to you what you already know, but I guess that could be even a lesson which you're supposed to learn. Yeah.
Right. Right.
how to forgive people who are continue to judge you. But if you shine with light and you are not offended at all, if you're just nice and wish well to them,
Yeah, yeah.
they finally can overlook your looks.
Yes, yes, yes. I get you.
Yeah.
I've already done this healing, forgiving healing process because I told you when I resigned from the bank, I had some grudges from certain people that used to do some conspiracy theories, and I know them
Yeah.
from their faces. Every time, even when I heard their names, I used to be grudged, go like that. And then now, when I hear their names, it's normal, because I did go through this process of healing myself through forgiving what they were used to do. So now it's okay. So I've gone a long way.
Now, next question, third question, which is key here too. How low in salary can you go? How
Oh,
low in social status can you go? What kind of job would make you
ah,
happy?
no, the low part doesn't appeal to me because I'm not used to it. I know it sounds
Right.
weird for the Western side. The lowest one, it's too low as 1,000 at your end. No, yeah, 1,000 US dollars is quite low over here. You know, because I was up to 3,000. You know what I mean? 3,000 US dollars down to 1,000 is quite low. See?
Yes, I understand. I
Mm.
understand. It's just a question which you have to decide for
The
yourself.
the
Because
lowest part is available. It's quite available. It's quite like a saleswoman anywhere, which is nothing. It's not my fantasy.
because you fell out of the flow. You fell out of you
Passion.
dropped out of the
Yes.
river of wealth. You're not there anymore.
Yeah,
So
you're not there.
so to get back, to get into the vibration, your vibration is so different when you come close, supernatural repulsion happens. You get repulsed, pushed away.
It's not your
So to
passion.
get back into that vibe and integrate into that vibe, it might help to you to even work for a period of time at a lower
Salary. I get you.
level and at lower rank just to get back to the system. And as you get back to the system, you grew so much more. You are so much more forgiving. There is so much more light. You understand their essence of experience so much more that you will grow faster. But the first step might be to accept something
Mm.
somewhat lower than you expected before. Just step a little bit down. It might harm your resume, but it will bring you back to the flow. That that is just a suggestion. You have to judge how much because you have to judge how much lower you can go because if you are unhappy at the job, then you would get poor references later. You want to grow, not to be fired, right?
Ah, ah. You know how it feels when you work in a place you don't like? This is what you're giving me. This is how
Yeah.
I'm taking it. It's not my passion. It's not. There's no light there. It's just like routine, nothing special. A saleswoman or sales manager is what is available, which is you can get it like a blink. This kind of job.
How about local radios? The ones which you just hear on your radio. Can you just get
I was
there?
thinking, something. I got this idea, but I don't know how to approach them because I don't know I don't have access.
Just knock on the door.
I don't know where they are. I'm trying to find the spot them because the ones who come on the radio, the one who talks English, their English is lousy. They're not saying any proper words. The English is crooked.
So
So I have a good chance, but I don't know how to approach them. You know something? I was thinking about that.
just knock on
Uh,
the door and say hi.
I want to know where the door is. I don't know where the door
Um,
is. You
local
know?
telephone book should be, because they advertise. They have a door for advertisers. It could be in the same room. There could be two rooms nearby. Because they advertise, they have the address and telephone number for advertisers. Call them and ask them if you can meet someone who might be interested in your resume,
Uh-huh.
and see what they say.
Yeah.
I mean, it is so easy and it doesn't hurt. You offer them a valuable service. So you're not asking, you are offering, right? There is nothing shameful in offering.
Mm. Yeah,
Yes.
this thing hit my mind, but I was thinking about it and I don't know where to go, you know? Or I'm trying to approach it through the net now. Let me see. I'll go through the net and see if there's a way, you know?
Yes.
Because the English is kind of amazing, you know? You should go surprised, you know? God.
First time you get to that situation, you might not behave perfectly because you don't understand. But if there is more than one station, start with the one which you like less and get your first try, first experience, and then plan to go to the next and to the next. And when you do that third time, you
Yeah,
will understand everything perfectly
you're right.
and you perform to your best.
Yeah,
So it has to begin. Your offering, there is nothing wrong in coming and offering.
I get you.
And as you grow your
This,
experience, you might even say, I have been talking to this one and to this one. And they say, oh, our competitor spoke to you. Ah,
uh-huh.
right,
This,
yeah.
what you said, this idea did resonate with me much more than the saleswoman. You know, the saleswoman is something very low. This one does resonate with me, and does have a light in my heart. So it makes sense.
Nice.
Okay, then.
Light from my heart to light of your heart.
Yes, what I need from you is, can you direct me energetically where to go, like an angel, you know, probably where to go, to go to the right place, the right time, things like that. Do you have any? Can you be my guide in this sense?
It will be my pleasure.
Great, because
Let
you see
me
better.
let
You
me
see better.
give you some symbol.
Okay, great.
Here you go.
Mm.
When you make a choice, make it a choice of two or three things. If it is more than things, you just bundle them together. Make them two or three things. Easiest would be two, that or that.
Mm.
And then separate them to right and left. And then place your hand like this. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Yes. Like this.
Mm.
And sense the first thing. Just sense it like you're sensing. And
I
then
get you.
sense the second thing. Very
Like you.
physically with your hand, with your palm.
I
And
get
then
you.
sense again, and then you will have a sensation.
Like Reiki. I know what you mean. I know
Yeah.
this. Yeah, yeah. I do Reiki myself. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes, good
So
idea.
sense the energy of the thing. When you do it with your hands, and that would be natural.
Mm.
I will help you here.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. Thank you very much. I don't want to take time from the other friends
Oh, we
of
have
on the
more.
yes,
Hi.
on the chat. Thank
Matt.
you. Thank you
And
very much.
yes, thank you.
Thank you for waiting.
Good luck.
Merci beaucoup.
It is. Oh, I need to finish the thing in just a second. That would be. Maybe it is just a phase where you are supposed to learn something and grow and go to the next step. Don't worry about absolute amount of money. It is more about your relationship with yourself, with your close mother, and your path in life.
Mhm.
Take it easy. Just do your job. Now your job is to grow your network and offer people your service. It is, and find best what you can.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. And
Good
it
luck.
did uplift me, really. Thank you very much. I need that
Uh,
talk.
Thank you for giving me a chance to be of service.
Well appreciated, and I love you so much, and I love you, sir.
Much love and good luck.
Merci.
Yes.
Merci beaucoup.
Oh, merci beaucoup. It's French. I don't know. Max knows only two
Few
words of
words.
French. Yes.
Great. Great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready.
Can I ask your name?
Melkinah.
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 I am a young Lyran. We live long, so I might be older than you, but I'm relatively young.
Ah, do I resonate with you at all?
Oh, of course, you resonate just perfectly well. But give me your name. I will. Is it Matt?
Yes, it's Matt, but
Matt. Yeah.
I love you.
Oh, your energy is bright and forward going. Yes, thank you. Yeah, happy energy.
My question was kind of about family and the Lyran.
Please expand.
I'm interested in knowing my star family.
What is attracting you to Pleiadians? What do you think of Pleiadians?
They were in my room last night.
Ah,
It was
yes.
Yeah, it was pitch dark, and it was a white, round light. And there's also one on my ceiling that shows up. You know, it actually. That's another question I wanted to ask you. Is other than 𝗪𝗘𝗕𝗓 that we got from 𝗪𝗘𝗕𝗓, what are some words that I can use to help heal the withdrawal I'm going through?
You're breaking up to heal what?
I'm going through a withdrawal right now. I was wondering what would be best for that.
Withdrawal of what?
Medicine that they think is good for you, but really it's just a trap.
Chemical.
Oh, you
Chemical
were on
withdrawal.
antidepressants?
Can you say that again?
Were you on antidepressants?
Not antidepressants, but it was more of an opiate, I should say.
All right. Withdrawal. Many ways can be used to cope with withdrawal. Opiates, you said, right?
Yeah.
They are not as addictive as other things because you can think straight and understand. You're craving, but you still can think. Other things like nicotine trick you into thinking it's good for you. Opioids don't trick you into thinking that's good for you. It's just you crave it without, but your mind is clear. You know that it was just fun, but you can get over. So, um, you might try to generate endogenous opioids by physical activity. How do you feel about physical activities?
Oh, it's definitely one of the hardest.
Hardest for you. Really?
Yes.
Tell me more.
It's more just what it is right now. The medicine that I'm on, it works great, but it's more my lower back that hurts. So I tried Rutrikosh 3 times, and it usually lightens it up, but it always comes back in the end.
Lower back, you didn't mention it. It's important. So, what's up with your lower back?
It's a lower back pain.
How bad is the status of your joints there? Is it damaged or it is just pain?
It is just pain.
Oh, good. I see. Because if it's damaged in that young age, that would be a pity. The modern human medicine doesn't have ways to regrow cartilage, but learn the basic. Go to Wikipedia and YouTube and learn the basic. You have good mind. You should be able to learn the basics of lower back arthritis. You have to understand cartilage, bone, nerves, and immunity inflammation. These are components. You have to understand what's happening there. And you don't want to hurt yourself more. Because if you don't feel pain and you hurt yourself more, you get worse. Right now, it's reversible. But you don't want it to get irreversibly damaged. All right, with that, what is spiritual meaning of lower back pain?
That's
Symbolic.
a good question.
Yeah. Usually it has karmic meaning. Where you're carrying a lot of responsibility on your shoulders.
I could say that.
Yes or no? I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
Yes, I could say that.
Is it because your misjudgment? Is it possible to delegate some of responsibility to others?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that is my number one prescription for lower back pain. Delegate. Okay. I will write it for you. Delegate.
Delegate.
As you get better, you can take it back. But for now, if you have lower back pain, delegate your responsibilities. The heaviest ones. Keep the good ones. Right.
Yes, and I did want to ask, I'm sorry, I asked you another question like right in the middle, but just a little about my Lyran seeded family of Maybe you tell me about
You certainly had some good Lyran past lives. Genetically, all humans carry Lyran DNA. I don't sense recent infusion of Lyran DNA in your bloodline, like mother, father, grandmother, grandfather. I don't sense Lyrans being there present.
that.
Pleiadians, yes. Lyrans, I don't sense that. But everyone carries Lyran DNA. Every human. But past lives, yes. Now, if you are in alignment with Lyran idea, you always are welcome to invite some fresh infusion right into your cells, your body, to get more of Lyran
I would definitely.
cells.
I would be interested in that.
I'm passing this along. Waba. Thank you. I passed it along. All right. So,
You said Pleiadian?
yes, I sense again the channel is very mixed here. So the information comes as there is no warranty. It is mixed. But yes, what I can pass through is Pleiadian, yes. Sirian energy I sense. Again, it looks like it is more of past life Sirian energy. There is no recent Sirian infusions into humans, but yes, Sirian energy, yes. And Arcturian energy as well. Not DNA, but energy vibration. Yes. So we have the whole spectrum of nice, friendly, synergistic vibes. How do you feel about your life on Earth? Does it feel easy to you in general?
You know, that is a great question. I really want to say I appreciate you asking me. And my life has taken a turn for the best. I'm more in my power than ever, and I can't wait till I get off of this stuff, and then I can actually somewhat start new. So it's a great feeling, yes.
How easy are tasks for you? Like, do you communicate with humans easily? Do you socialize easily?
It's one of my favorite pastimes, but before, whenever I was on the medicine, it really stopped me from being myself. So I'm really looking forward to experiencing that again.
All right. So just from these answers, it looks like you had plenty of past lives on Earth as well. So don't feel like you are not from Earth. You have everything, alien vibes and Earth experience. That's a nice situation to be in.
That is great because I've since today that's the first I've heard of it. Everyone tells me that it's my first time on Earth. And I've been doing.
People who are first time on Earth have trouble communicating to Earthens. They usually are autistic. You don't seem to be autistic at all. That's my, again, it is just judgment. It's not any seen through. It's just logical conclusion from what I asked and then from what you answered.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's a good clarification.
You wanted to say something.
Hello, Melkinah. This is Bijan. Question. What about being shy from like a young age? What's that all about?
Good. So I wanted to continue with Matt about his back, but
Oh, go ahead.
let's switch the topic about being shy and then we come back later, no problem. Shy from young age. Shy. Interesting.
Like now,
what kind of shy is that?
When I was younger, I was just shy. I couldn't form the words to talk to people. And now I still feel that shyness, but just my drive overcomes that. So I'm able to speak over my fears. And I think it's more of a sensitivity to feeling.
Yeah, there are many causes of shyness in humans. Yes. Interesting. Let's analyze. I enjoy. Now, was it easier for you to speak to young people, to younger children, or to older people?
Yes, absolutely.
I asked younger or older. Which ones?
Oh, I'm sorry. Younger.
Younger was easier. Were you raised in certain religions, background, religious culture?
No.
And your accent seems to be American.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. What is your month and day of birth?
April 11th, 1990.
Yeah. Interesting. Shyness. How do you yourself explain your shyness? Why are you still feeling shy?
Yeah, I feel it just as much as I did as when I was a kid, but now I'm just able to not focus on it. Like I still I feel like it's, for me, I've explained it as just a hypersensitivity to like feelings.
Okay, so sensitivity, yes. So are you empathic? Do you feel emotions of others?
Yes. Sometimes I feel my roommate's depression from through the walls.
I understand.
It's all good stuff, though.
So, good stuff is what?
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant that. I'm sorry. Disregard that.
I'm confused, but that's all right. I see. Shyness. Yeah. There is something in design of your soul, something in design of your energies. You are more open, yes. So.
Do you know why that is?
It sounds very unusual for the Aries, if I'm correct. Aries, April 11 would be Aries, right?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Usually Ariuses are thick-skinned, they don't care, they take it easy, very easy. No, they take criticism or any energies from outside very easy. And so being April 11 and feeling shy is somewhat unusual.
Yeah, I'm like the opposite. I care too much.
So it is important for you how other people perceive you. How would they judge you, if they like you or not?
No, it's important to me if other people are happy.
Satisfying everyone, right?
In a manner of speaking.
Yes. And what is the fear which makes you shy? You are afraid of not being liked, right?
I'm not sure. That's where it gets hard to conceptualize. Let me think for a second. Could you repeat your question?
When you are shy, what is your fear? Are you afraid that if you say something incorrectly, you will not be liked by others?
I think that might be it on a deep level, but I can't. I'm not sure though.
How is everything else in your life? Do you feel comfortable living on Earth?
Yeah, 90% of the time I do, and then there's those 10% of the times where I've been awake too long, or I have been awake too long and overthinking things that I feel kind of trapped in 3D. But most of it's amazing.
Are you practical? Do you feel like you have enough past life experiences to be comfortable in practical matters?
Yes, absolutely.
I guess it is the design of your soul. There is nothing to explain. That's how
I
you are
agree.
designed, to be open and to be focused on making others happy. And their energies overwhelm your energies sometimes. It's more like, how do you want to cope with that? If it is a design by design, maybe your lesson here is how to overcome that shyness and just get used to the energies around. Keep in mind, now the age is different. Their number of people on Earth is many folds more than in your past lives. Many-fold. Many folds. 1,000 years ago, there were a few millions of people here. Now it's billions.
Wow.
So you were bathing in different energies at this past life. So now the energies are quite different. So you need to get used to that.
Thank you for your discussion, Melkinah.
Yes. The goal, the purpose should be first. Why do you need to be less shy? You have to understand that, have to formalize if it's really what bothers you. Maybe it's okay to be shy.
Yeah,
People like shy people, actually. People do like shy people. It's rare to meet shy people, actually. If someone meets a shy person, they trust them a little more. Because if the person is weak, spirited, or weak, how do you say, has a gentle character, it's more understandable, and people like that. Maybe it's a self-protection mechanism. Interesting.
I like that.
What do shy people do to become less shy? They get practice controlling their energies.
Exactly.
Tai Chi. Have you tried Tai Chi?
No, I haven't. The only energy work I do is I just use my mind's eye and go through my body, my energy body.
Yes. Check out Tai Chi. Even YouTube, just watch short form of Tai Chi. It is the art where you move your energies around. Your energies and outside energies. You just use your hands and the body to move the energies around.
Oh, wait a minute. I do that. I just don't call it that.
Check out Tai Chi. That is a short form which is easy to learn. Now, what happens when a strong-willed character, strong-willed and gentle one like you meet, their energies just suck your energy out, and that's why you feel shy. Your energy just, you give it away and you get low on energy.
Unless you assert your dominance with your energy, then you're able to maintain yours.
Right. So there are many ways to cope with that. One way is to establish a two-way connection. You give, but you take. And you can manipulate it in a conscious manner. Don't give too much and take as much as you need, that sort of thing. Again, the purpose here is important. The idea of being of service to the person you're communicating with might help. So you want to help them and then establish a proper energy flow to better help them.
Yes, that's the thing I love about living in today's energies is you can just send people anyone who may be negative or not, you can just send them love right as you walk in the room and it changes them and you can watch it before your very eyes.
Another thing you might work on is when you take somebody's negative energy, you might learn how to transform it. How not to take it on your body negatively, but how to transform it and process it in a positive way.
You bring up something interesting because a lot of times humans, when they get something bad happen to them, something negative, I mean, that may be a bit traumatic, it takes them like maybe a day to go to sleep to forget it.
That's right. Yeah. So the simplest thing is just take as much as you can, not more, as you comfortably can. Take as much negative energy as you comfortably can. And politely and gently, close your gate when you cannot take more. Carry it with you and do a meditation when you clear it out before you take more onto yourself. Where do we want to go from here?
Does anyone have any questions?
Let me see. Hello, everybody. Matt,
Yeah.
are you there?
I'm here.
All right, lower back.
Yes, I was wondering, are there any words like rediscovering, anything like that would just lighten up the pain?
I wish I was Gringle, but Let me think. All right. First magic mantra. Magic mantra is easy now. Yes, easy now. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Second is a little more sophisticated. Talk to your lower back spine, lower spine, and say, I love you. I love you. Yes. Third exercise. You can do it with moving hands, or you can do it in your mind. You breathe in and move your hands up. It comes from, all right, it is present on earth in many traditions, including Qigong tradition. You move hands up, grabbing the energy, which comes from above and flows to the bottom. And as you exhale, you move hands down. And as I do that in this body, I feel goosebumps, which is nice. And you breathe in again, grab more energy, and move down while you exhale. Do it slowly and with comfortable pace. And then as you do that, imagine the energy focusing in your lower back and inflating with it with golden light. Golden light, yes. You grab the golden light and just inflate your lower back so it becomes warm and inflated. You can do it with moving hands in any position, sitting, standing, laying down, even if you're in any position. Or you can do it just in your mind. Breathe in and send the energy in your area of pain and focus on it until the pain dissolves. It should dissolve in a few minutes. Now, Matt, how about Reiki? Have you received Reiki healing?
I have not. That's something I would definitely be interested in doing, though.
Do you have money to pay for Reiki healing? It's about $60 a session.
Not right now. Not money I can put into that right now.
All right. Are you in living in a populated area?
Not a big city, no. It's more of the country.
Ah. All right. Still Google and see what's happening around. Sometimes you can find Reiki groups and join them for free. In bigger cities, you are guaranteed to find Reiki groups by searching meetup.com. Yes, meetup.com. Search for Reiki Share and you will find it. In rural areas, it's harder, but see what's available. Sometimes there are events where you can get it almost for free, or you can barter your help for a Reiki. You might do other services to Reiki practitioners. Become friends with them and figure out what they need. it's possible. They're very open to ideas of sharing and exchange.
That would be great.
Yes. Now, also keep in mind there is Ayurveda herbalist, Ayurveda herbs, which are very helpful for back pain. Very helpful. They do great help. You would need a face-to-face Ayurvedic consultation to get a personalized prescription.
I see.
Now, if you do have medical insurance, do you?
Not anymore.
That is unfortunate. Work on getting one. I don't know how, but get one back. When you get back your insurance, many insurances cover chiropractors. Look for one with cold laser, infrared cold laser. That is a great help too. The laser interacts directly with etheric energy. All right, indirectly with etheric energy, and improves healing radically. Yes. All right, now let's everybody do a little meditation and send some energy to Matt's place of lower back, which needs to be healed.
Okay.
All right. Let's continue the conversation. I have another 15-20 minutes.
Anyone have any questions? Okay.
I was wondering if Faye had something that.
Oh yeah, it looks like we have a new member.
He said.
Oh no.
Said no.
Excuse me. I need to say something. Hello?
I barely hear you.
I know, I'll put it back. I'm putting the speaker back. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Hold on. Yeah. Hello?
Hello.
Melkinah. You know, guess what? While you were talking to those to the group, I got this message from the guy that I messaged earlier, and he's in the U.S. right now in Los Angeles, and I'm contacting him, and he's answering me back. I need you to put some energy into that thing, you know, because he's the guy who's associated with the prince, you know. So this time, I hope I'm putting my fingers crossed, you know, this time will work out. See?
I hear the positive message, but because of the quality of connection, I lost part of it. Did anybody with a good connection understand the first part? What was the message?
She it wants us to put some positive intention and energy behind the prospective job. Because did you say you just talked to the guy, or?
Yeah, I got the message from him, SMS. I got an SMS, and he's the guy I met long time ago, and he's associated with the prince. And he said, Because I texted him yesterday, and he's answering me back right now because he's in USA. And he goes, and he's answering back. I'm telling him you're associated with this company. He has connections, of course. So this is a connecting work. Your energy, Melkinah.
My pleasure.
Merci. Please tap on it,
Yeah,
please.
keep your balance.
I
It
am.
takes time and work. Just work it through. It's just determination and work and expanding your networking. And let's see what happens. I wish you best luck in exploring
It's your
and
energy.
expanding.
Thank you for uplifting me. I was in a worse situation when I came in. Thank you very much. Well, I
My
appreciate it.
pleasure.
I adore you.
It's a
My
pleasure
goodness.
to be of service.
Merci beaucoup. I love you.
Thank you. Do you want to bring anyone else? I can um, call for Grindel or Rohal.
Thank you, Melkinah.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
What's up here? I had an opportunity to stop for a second.
Is that Gringle?
Yeah, whatever is left of him. Max is changing me. It's more like Max's version of Grindel, but in any way.
That works.
It's a pleasure to be here anyway.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Yeah. Nice to be in your presence. I would like to help you in any way. Yes. Good luck and best of luck to you, Noha. And yeah, the back pain. Yeah, I heard all of that.
How are things going for you?
I'm fine, enjoying channeling. I'm popular these days. Not that I wasn't popular before, but it's nice to be useful in my old age. Nice to be needed. Any more questions you wanted to ask? Bring up more.
Can I ask a question about dreams?
Oh, interesting. All right, let's try.
I always have like these dreams where I'll be in some variation of a plane, and I'll be going on some trip, and it looks like a passenger plane, and it's different planes throughout different dreams throughout my life. I was just wondering if that had a reason. You know?
So you were on a plane like a passenger?
Yeah, recently I was on an airliner in my dreams that went down, and it was horrifying. But it's not always like that. Usually it's just peaceful or just flying. I don't know. I know dreams are what's the word?
Yeah. I guess dreams are not my strong point.
They're abstract too, so.
Yeah, humans are often dreaming about flying. We reptilians are close relatives to birds, and birds are flying. I'm not even dreaming about flying, but if I wished to, I could fly. Not that it is I wanted to, but I could.
Yeah, dreams are abstract, and it's all up to interpretation, so it's okay.
Yeah. Why would you fall down?
I feel like it's some kind of transition, that it's just a metaphor in my head for what's really happening. I'll find out one day.
Plane. Now, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Let's do something simpler.
Agreed.
Anything else?
Noha, did you have any questions?
So, but I'm talking to Bijan, right?
Bijan, yes.
Actually, I was texting. That's why I was busy with this thing. Thank you for coming in, Gringle.
Aha. You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
I'm calling you. You know that? You heard my messages when I was calling you?
That was you calling. I see now.
Oh, come on. You're not getting it. Oh, my God. My telepathy is not working. Oh, God. See? Now, every time when I feel the static energy and things that are working out, I go, Grendel, help me. I need you there.
Thank you. Yeah. But did it help?
Well, just right now, I was texting the guy that I spoke yesterday, and then I spoke to Melkinah right now, and I asked for the energy to be resolved and things like that. And then right now, the guy texts me back, and he's connecting with me from Los Angeles, from the big company, from the mother company. And this is a branch company of their own. You see?
Good. Breathe deep.
Yes.
Keep your balance. Absorb it. Absorb it. Yeah.
I'm there.
Good. What else is happening? Bijan, tell me more. So.
What about DNA?
What's your highest excitement?
My highest excitement is creative communication. Or communication.
Yeah. So shyness and communication. Interesting. All right. Tell me more. How do you creatively communicate?
I try to find ways of saying things to people that are not only interesting, but straight to the point. And
does it work?
Yeah, well, it always teaches me something about the person and about myself. So in that sense, it works.
Because I don't know if not everyone likes to get straight to the point.
Yeah, that's the problem. A lot of people beat around the bush, and that's why I just usually get straight to the point.
That would be unusual. Why would you do so? Is it most effective?
I get tired of being fake. I don't like being fake, so I just say what I'm really feeling, and if they don't like it, then I'll just never see them again.
Right. Interesting. I heard it before. So you are trying to be yourself in the most purified form, and you call it creative communication, but you really, yeah, interesting. You understand, right?
Yes.
Are you into service to others or into bothering others?
Bothering?
Yeah.
Service. Well, it depends on the person. Usually it's service. Usually I try to put myself in. I see out of the other person's eyes, whoever I'm dealing with. So it helps bring perspective. But sometimes you see through someone's eyes and still you guys don't see eye to eye, and you learn something there too.
All right. So the tradition in human society is first to establish trust, to establish a common language. And then when trust and common language are established, you connect to something that matters.
Yes.
Before establishing trust and common language, talking about what matters misses the point because there is no common language, common wavelength. It's more offensive than helpful.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's true, and that's why I'm usually short and to the point with people I don't know, but I try not to do it in a rude way. It depends on the situation, but I see what you're saying. I lost my train of thought.
Ah, yeah, there are. It's art. There are people who are really talented in communication, and what they do, they create a spiral of communication where they use some sort of energizing phrases, energizing impulses of energy. And this impulse of energy can be placed as a charge in a phrase. So the phrase doesn't have to carry the information. It could be meaningless, but if you put good energy in it, it lubricates the conversation. So
Right.
there is a lot of unspoken energy in good conversations.
True.
So when the information is filtered of energy, it could be meaningless. But if you put good energy there, it's like parallel process of telepathy, some sort of telepathy, which goes on delayed with meaningless conversation. So people say, nice to see you. It's a good day. I come here often. And, how do you like the weather? And all nonsense, small talk. Meanwhile, they're telepathically connecting. All right. So, yes, filtering out the words loses all of that. So, with your creative communication, play with it. See what works and how do you spin the conversation so the energy becomes harmonious. And then you can put there the information. And a joke. Joking really helps. If you put a good joke which is elevating, that helps much.
Yeah, I love communicating. I love being positive, but I do find myself, even in the face of all of that, getting bitter sometimes at humanity because I feel like they're not growing fast enough.
Ah.
Only sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you would feel that you are not talking to humans at all. These are like not ensouled beings, like how do you call them? Robots or.
I know what you mean. And I don't see myself as any better or worse, but just not what I prefer.
Ah. Yes. Interesting. Anything else before I go?
Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for the opportunity to be in your presence, chat with you. Nice to be with you guys and girls and ladies, and good luck with everything.
Very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, good luck to you, Noha.
Merci. Well appreciated. My goodness. You made my day. You made my
Call
day.
to me anytime. Even if I don't remember, my energy is still available to you. You can borrow. I give you my permission.
I love that.
Yeah, Gringle. Yeah, just invite Gringle, and either me or my energy or my friends will be there.
Okay.
All right.
It did help. It did help. It really changed my mood today. I love it. Thank you.
Oh, I have new person, right? What was that? Manuel. Hi.
He typed hello.
Manuel, do you have any questions?
Say again, you kind of cut out. Manuel.
No, I don't have questions.
All right. Thank you for your presence and thank you for being part of that silently. All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Much luck and be strong. Be strong in a kind way. Serve your others and help this network growing. Connect. Remember your names. Remember, not your names. Remember the names of people around you. Build your own network of people and chat with them once in a while. Ask them how they are. How offer your perspective. Share what is important to you. Pick the ones which resonate with you and filter the ones out which don't. So nowadays with this electronic means, it is a unique opportunity for you to pick from the billions of people the ones which resonate with you. They already came in this circle. So in this circle of people, pick the ones and establish your own direct communications by any of the means, email, Hangouts, Skype, phone, SMS, whatever. Connect to them. Make it your new circle. You need to hold hands together to make your small circle, 2, 3, 4 people who you chat every day and help each other, support each other. That makes the energies go into much tighter vortices. Create this vortices, support each other. That's my wish and advice, and I encourage you to connect to each other in this way. Goodbye. Привет, товарищи, как вы поживаете? Мой голос еще не вернулся. Hello.
Hello.
Max, when you're channeling, do you see the entities there?
No, I
You don't see them.
see sometimes no, it's more information.
You don't see
Yeah,
them.
I don't know what's happening.
I feel their energies.
Yeah, I just kind of bathe in the energies and I'm playing ball with them. They need something, I offer them and they pick what they like, that sort of thing. So, no, I don't have much visuals, not much. No.
Third eye is not
invisible.
open?
I don't have visuals. I could have visuals in other times, but when I channel, no, I'm very visual actually, but when I channel, it's not visual, it's something else. It's informational. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's whatever I speak, I'm in that flow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's me speaking, and they just kind of speak through me. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really hard to tell when they speak or I speak, but I clearly see the shift of energy between me, Rohar.
That's why they call it subtle energies.
Yeah.
Subtle.
How can you differentiate when there's so many entities coming through? How do you know this is 𝗪𝗪, this is Gringle, this is Gringle is has a personality.
Gringle is very recognizable.
Yeah. The other ones, Roho, the new one,
I don't know. I just first when I started, I invited whoever comes, and then they gave their nicknames, and then with Rojo, I just invite Rojo, and it comes and it feels familiar. So yeah, it's not like gym when information comes clearly. It's more like the energy.
Okay, now I have a question. Okay,
Yeah.
before channeling, you had a perspective about channeling. When you had it now, what's the difference?
I'm much more confused than before. In the past, I thought that it would be
You
just
know,
speaking through me. I would hear something, and I don't.
it's
I
different,
don't hear things.
Someone has a question for you, Max. He
Yeah.
said, "Does it like is it okay? So you know how clairvoyance is psychic sight, clairaudience is psychic hearing. He's wondering if you hear anything when you're doing it. I guess.
No, I hear nothing. When I ask for specific words, they might come or might not, but they don't come audible. I don't hear anything audible. It's more information. So yeah, I cannot tell the difference if I make it up or they send it.
Yeah, my understanding is that all you're doing, like right now, we're just we're only using 2 strands of DNA, and when you connect to your higher self or channel or whatever, you're doing it through your higher self, but you're connecting to the rest of your DNA.
Yeah,
And
maybe.
it's just
Yeah.
how many filters you have and how many belief systems you have that they have to get through and how allowing you are. But you can connect more with it. But I think that's how all channeling works is through your higher self, and then their higher self connects to that, which
Uh-huh.
higher self is DNA, the rest of our DNA.
Mm-hmm. I agree. One thing I was wondering, why others hear voices and I don't? Maybe because I spread myself so wide that everything which happens is me, and they kind of separate, and part of their consciousness is them, and part of their consciousness is talking to them, and I don't have that separate. I cannot tell when I am talking or them are talking because it's all me, the same thing. So that's my
I feel
thought
like
was.
yours is unique, and everybody is unique the way they perceive and they balance things. Like, I know it sounds like a stock answer, but it's kind of true. Everyone is. I'm sorry, I keep getting my thoughts keep getting blanked out tonight. It's so weird. Hasn't been happening at all today.
Yeah. So I'm still learning. But you know, new sensations were like in the past 24 hours. Something comes to me, and there is a pressure on the ear or goosebumps, and I say, "Oh, hello, I'm busy now," or "Hello, what's up?" So I'm kind of telling them what's happening, and that I feel down or something of that sort, that I have ache here and ache there, and invite help. And by the time the channeling comes, I feel elevated. But the rest of the day, these days are really tough on me. Actually,
I feel like
I feel sick.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Yesterday it was the whole day I was like under the spell.
Like depression?
No, it's more like completely drunk or something.
I've been
really, it was very unusual. I was physically okay, but my sense of how do you say?
Like vertigo.
Orientation of vertigo was like completely crazy, and it
Like
wasn't
when you stand up too fast and you get a head rush, kind of.
Yeah, but it wasn't physical. My pressure was fine, and physically I was okay, but it looked like some energy was completely messed up.
Balance. It's like a balance. The balance isn't there. You know, at times, Max, I feel like there's a heat in my right feet. You know, weird. It's just like a rush of heat. It's after I spoke to Kerr in private, I had this sensation coming to me. The left foot, actually. It goes like a rush, heated. And then I ask for Archangel Michael and Raphael. I'm connected to angels. I love angels. I'm a female. It's a different story.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say, Max. Oh, sorry.
So what did you find the reason? Why was it?
My feet? I don't know. It's just a rush, a rush of energy just on the right feet. I thought this has to do with energetic things. It has to do with the entities or something like that. Because I've been told that I have 8 entities along with me. Yeah, and they're quite large in massive sizes, because yeah, that guy who told me this was Steve Rother, if you know him.
Say again?
Steve Rother. Steve
No.
Rother.
No.
He channels the group.
Mhm.
Okay, and he said you have large entities, and I go, why is that? He goes, because you have a presence. You have a job to do with a presence. So I was thinking about the media, because in the media you need a group with you.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I don't know. So after contacting you guys, I got this rush, the heat rush that comes on my feet at times. Then because I lose balance if I'm standing up, I lose balance. That's on the spot because
Oh.
one is not functioning right.
Mhm.
So it's a weird thing. It's a rush of energy. Like I don't know what it is. And guess what? Also, they spoke about last time about you get some shoulder pain and elbow pain, things like that on your. I do have that. I have a shoulder pain on the right side too, like a static energy is there.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm trying to heal from that too.
I don't know if is swimming available to you?
What is that?
Swimming in the water.
Swimming? No. Listen, we're it's quite limited in our area. I used to
I
swim
see.
like a fish. I used to swim like a fish, and they closed the club. Can you
I
believe that?
see.
It
Mhm.
drives me crazy because I was so healthy and into sports, and now I cannot do much except yoga. That's the only thing I can do.
I see.
It drives me crazy. I don't drive. Also, this is another really drives you nuts. All the Gulf countries, they can drive. The ladies can drive. Here we cannot. It drives me nuts. Wow. I just want this
Oh,
thing
ladies
to.
cannot allowed to drive. Interesting.
Wait.
That's
No, it's
silly.
not. It's awful.
That's silly.
It does bug me. I feel like I'm being retarded, in a box. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we live yeah,
I can't even
connection
take a
to
walk. Okay, guess what? I cannot take a walk from my place. Like, I live in a neighborhood. I have a supermarket close to my area. If I want to go and walk, just to walk, any guy will jump into in front of my face, out of the blue.
That's so stupid. I could never live
It
in a country like
is.
that because I'd be punching everybody in the face who disrespected women in front of me.
It's true.
Yo,
Like,
Max, are you did you finish channeling or are
yeah,
you?
I'm done.
Oh, you're done. Oh, I
Uh,
guess I jumped in too late.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Oh no,
next
it's
time.
cool. It
I
was
think I'm finished already. It's
yeah.
time to wrap up.
oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, I forgot we're still live.
this
Yeah, that was
morning.
beautiful though, Max. That whole thing was
Thank
great.
you. Thank you.
It's
And
when I watch channelings and like they resonate with me, it's like watching a moving painting, and
right,
that's what yours was like. So,
it is true. It has
thank
energy
you.
in it too, of course. And
Yeah.
guess what, Max? This is your morning exercise, I believe. Right?
What do you mean morning?
Your morning
Now?
at time. It's not morning at your end at this time. No, it's still early.
Now it's almost midnight.
Oh, it's early in the dawn at my area. That's why I'm saying your morning exercise.
did you just say it's almost midnight, Max?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 11:25 p.m. in Chicago.
Okay. What
It's,
about okay? Where's Jim live?
no, Jim is not with him. They
Because
separated
like
since
I'm
long
worried about the
time.
Saturday.
Oh yeah, I went to Chicago and Jim stays in Rochester. It's 1 hour more, so they have 12:25 after midnight.
Oh, okay. Because I was just wondering for the Saturday because I want to be there for the freaking webinar, and it's like, yeah, I don't wake up that early, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for co-creation of this um, event. All right, of this magic.
See, that's
I
what
wish you
happens to me
best.
twice tonight.
Twice what?
Max,
The
I
mind,
have.
the mind blanking out.
Oh no, it's
Right.
okay. It happens.
Yeah, it happens to
You
me.
know, Max, why don't you make it a fixed time? Because we come here at different timings, you know, because at the very beginning I used to lose you. I never know what time you come. But now it's like,
I unfortunately, I will try, but at the
Keep
moment,
it fluid. Keep it when
at the
you feel
moment,
it.
like
there are
today,
other things happening. So whenever I can, I jump here. But I have uh, other things around, and I'm dependent on other people.
Just leave it to the moment, because I just happened to be on here and I saw it right at the time you posted it. Just happened
me
to come
too.
in.
Right.
Yeah,
So I like
me
it like
too.
that. It's better.
Like
But I announce now widely, there was a parallel channel in Ivan was channeling, so
ah.
but it's okay. I got at least two people first joined, and I think I was helpful.
Yes.
It
Okay.
seemed like the energy flowed fine. All right. Good night, and talk to you later. I hope to do morning channeling tomorrow, but I'm not sure. And
That would be great.
I hope to do every evening. I would do the channeling in about the time 9 p.m. my time, which will be 10 p.m. Eastern time. All right. Good night. Announcements. If anybody wants to get the invitation, email me through humancolony.org. Email me through that. Go to humancolony.org. Contact. Find my email. Send me email. Say sign me up for invitations, and I will invite you to my channelings. You'll be part of the audience. Good night.
Well,
Thank you for
appreciate it,
being
Max.
here.
Thank you.
Like, yeah,